Sometimes I grow so tired. But I know I've got one thing I got to do. Ramble on. And now's the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going around the world, I gotta find my girl.
I feel like I should have got a drink.
Well, we'll just squirt the water in your mouth.
Yeah.
Anytime you get parched.
Quenching.
Good little squirt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome back. This is yet another episode of the Ramble on the Mountain video podcast. Today, as we said before, we're here for our special last episode of season 1. It's our last sort of live, everybody together in the same room episode for probably a while, with my move and whatnot. But should be a good one. It's a good closer to the first season. So the plan for it is we're going to go through, give some special thank yous, sort of talk a little bit about what we thought about the first season, how it went, what we liked, what we didn't like, and so on and so forth. And then lastly, we'll close with one or two of our favorite segments from season 1. If you notice, Casey just randomly grabbing between his legs. He's getting a squirt bottle because my dog is right over there.
Shout out Chico.
Yeah, Chico. I'd bring him over here, but he's a little too hyper. I'm hoping he'll fall asleep. Anyways,
After all the crying.
So yeah, that's the plan. Probably, I don't know how long it'll be. We always say it's probably not going to be that long, and then it ends up being an hour and a half.
We'll do a half an hour and it's 50 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But yeah, you're in for a treat. Where we're actually at my parents' house. We've been at Casey's house before. We did the episode up when we went snow tubing, Deep Creek and whatnot. We'll close out here with old mom and dad. I actually, just seeing this in the video, I painted this picture. So just a little shout out to me real quick there.
It's on sale today for $400.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Silent auction.
Moving on, this episode is not brought to you by any particular sponsor, but we would like to take this time to thank all of the sponsors that we had in our first season, and then obviously continuing into the second. We had Shelly, Bob Smiley, Blue Design. We even picked up some new people that we didn't have when we first started all this with Lamont, with Bridges Barber and Beauty. This new season now we have Jordan Wilson. We're sort of picking things up as we go. My mom and dad are supposed to put one in for my dad's photo business, but he has yet to give me anything. But we would like to say thank you to everybody who supported us and gave us the sponsor. Even though it wasn't money, it was still something. It's that emotional support.
We're not getting enough views to generate money.
Yeah.
So
hey, our first episode has like 500 views. So now our most recent one has I think 8.
yeah. So
4 of them are us.
Yeah.
check us out.
No, but seriously, yeah. Thank you to the sponsors and the advertisers. We appreciate it. Good shot. Keep it up, please.
Alright, that tickles. Get out.
So moving on, and this is sort of going to be, I think, the bulk of the episode, talking about season 1. Things we liked, things we didn't like, some general thoughts about the entire thing. So I figure why don't we start with what were some of the things that we enjoyed about season 1, and it could be anything. It could be a format, segments, just memories or anything. So whoever wants to start, if you want to go ahead.
I'll start. That's fine. Well, I'll just start with one favorite segment, just to get that out of the way. I loved the lip reading at your house, the song reading. That was hilarious. I laugh every time I watch and go back through it, but I also appreciate Devin's laugh with the hyena.
What do you do with epileptic lettuce? You make a seizure salad.
Devin's laugh.
Hands down one of my favorite edits in the entire season.
But no, I love that segment. It's just fun. And
Love you, Bert.
your wet nose is all over my hand, and I feel it. But I think the thing that I like the most about season 1, there wasn't a bad segment. I mean, there's nothing that I didn't like in that way. But the thing that I like the most...
Little scroll.
The thing that I like the most, and it's exactly what we went in with the intention to do it, was just to, even though it wasn't always together, it was to spend time with each other. And if that was over video, if that was the audio that we've done in season 2, or even together as we are now in a few episodes, that's been the best part, is because we all do have, and we've talked about this multiple times in multiple episodes, we all have lives, we all do different things, we live different places. It's not always easy to do this, but for that, 2 hours approximately every week per se.
And set up and whatnot.
That's awesome. It's just awesome to be able to talk and goof around and laugh. I mean, we do it anyway when we're together, but to actually go out of our way and do it, that's what I'll always take away from this. For however long we do it, whether it's 1 more season, 20 more seasons, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's what I'll always appreciate about this.
Definitely.
Good answer.
Good answer! The other podcasts are on the other side going...
I don't know. I mean, just looking back, kind of going off what Minnick said, we're all getting to the point where we all kind of heading in, slightly different directions. Ben's got his big move coming up, and myself graduating, Minnick graduating, Casey getting married. We're all just kind of heading down these, adult paths. So, the last, 4 months or so, getting a little bit of quality time in every week. Yeah. Obviously, that's going to come to a screeching halt at some point. We don't know when that's going to completely come to a stop, but I mean, it definitely makes you appreciate the time that we're having right now. So
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I think that outweighs any segment that we did. Yeah. It's just getting to have some quality time with the old boys.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun, because we can make anything fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what segment it is. If we're doing it, it's fun.
What'd your dad used to say? Was it your dad?
Yeah, my dad always used to say, because, as you guys know, we've been friends for many, many years. Mom and Dad both said it. They always said that these boys could have fun in an insurance convention. And you better believe it. You better believe it.
I'll say someone just told me the other day, who watched a few episodes of the show, even whenever we talk about a serious topic, even if we're being serious, we still know how to have fun with it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that just comes from, like you said, years and years of friendship and being so comfortable with one another.
Yeah.
Really comfortable.
Yeah.
Maybe too comfortable.
I guess for me, this whole experience, that was right by the mic, so that's going to be real loud.
Sorry.
Stop. No, the whole experience, I mean, obviously, like these guys have said, the time together, because I'm the one that's farthest away. Even now, before I move, I'm 3 hours out the road, so just getting to get some quality time, see faces, hear voices, even if it's the same conversations over and over again, it's always fun, which is not. And it's been nice to have the show to sort of expand our conversations and thoughts and games and things, even when we're not physically together. For me, semi-professionally, it's been really nice to work on my audio-visual skills and multimedia skills, making the episodes, coordinating things, working with one another as a group to get projects done. I don't mean to make it sound grown up because I don't want to talk about work. But it's true though. I've become a lot better at video editing because it's just a matter of practicing literally every week. And it's not even just editing, but editing different kinds of videos. So I have my trip videos that I do that I get better as I do more of those, and doing these where it's more of a show. Without being formally trained on it, it's been a lot of fun.
It's like a portfolio. Yeah,
it's helping me do that, because I wouldn't mind doing that someday. On top of that, it's been such a fun experience in general. Our expectations going in were so much smaller, and then it was very apparent as we kept going that we're pretty good at this. Even if nobody watches it. I mean, I choose to believe we're pretty good at it. The people that have watched have said it's entertaining and they enjoy watching it. And if more people end up watching someday, that's great. But either way, it's been a pleasant surprise.
Not to steal, because I know you're going to go next, but that's one thing too, just to touch on a second, is to actually have people saying oh, when are you guys going to record again? When's the next episode coming out? This was really nice to just see and hear that. And it's not a lot of people. I mean, we understand that. There are YouTube videos that you put up in an hour, they've got 3 million views. Mm-hmm. Clearly not us.
Yeah.
But it's amazing that there is, even if it's just a handful of people that ask those questions, that want to be involved, that are excited to see what's next. Like, that's cool. And they're some of our closest friends, but it's still cool that people want to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, views were never the intention anyway.
No.
No.
No, we fully expected like 15 views on all of our videos.
A pleasant side effect that we've gotten any. You know?
Yeah.
All right. Close her out.
Yeah, I mean, you guys pretty much covered most of it. I know I don't know if we were actually doing favorite segments or not, but I really like the Family Feud one.
Actually, Steve, WMD is actually our mother's initials.
Wilma, Mary Dinkelberg.
Yeah.
Just because I love Family Feud. But I just like screaming good answer and throwing up the X.
Not to interrupt, but like going back to the editing part of that. Not gonna lie, there's Chico if you can see him. When I first like thought of it and started putting it together, I was really excited because I knew you all would love it so much. But then I started realizing how much work it was gonna be. And I was kind of like, it's worth it.
It was a great one-time segment.
Yeah.
I would definitely do it again. I would probably try to find more efficient ways of doing it. I'd talk about that, but nobody wants to hear about it.
Bonus episode.
Yeah. I'll make the director's reel. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, like you guys were saying, I still remember like waking up the morning after we were talking about making a podcast, and like we were just like, hey, let's just buy some recording equipment and have at it, and like you said, it's been a really pleasant surprise, and it's just nice to get to spend some extra quality time with the boys.
All right, so yeah,
Are you good?
I think that's pretty much sums it up. The experience, how much fun it's been. Not really much that we didn't like, but the next question I wanted to ask, and trying to remain objective, if you can think of things that, because this is more a chance for us to reflect on it, but also kind of like this is us live planning how we're gonna carry on in the future. So, Dill, since you had to go last time, why don't you start? What were some things that you either not that you didn't like, but things that maybe got in the way, or things you think we could have done better, stuff like that?
I mean, it's not that we didn't have a plan going into each episode, but like it was still kind of jumbled. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was our first go at it, so like I think even with season 2, the couple episodes we've done has been a little bit more organized and more fluent. Mm-hmm. So
you get better at it over time.
Yeah,
like anything.
Just a little chaotic at first, but that's what makes it fun too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like you said, we got better as it went on, but I think it's something we could always improve on.
Yeah.
I mean, that it becomes a point, I think, where it's like, how professional do we want to make it? One of the things I enjoyed was the editing. One of the things I definitely could have done better was the editing. And not necessarily, I don't even know how I could have done it better. I think when we get into those really long episodes, it's just a whole process, because I have to do the audio and the video separately. So you do the audio first, and then you bring it into the video, and then the video is the cutting and the zooming, and it's all fun, and it makes it look really good. But when we get into the episodes that are like an hour plus, and I have a full-time job, and then I come home and I also have a wife and a dog, it's like,
He's looking back like,
I
know.
I could have, it really did get a little overwhelming at times. Not at anyone's fault. It's my own choice. Whenever I do things, I tend to go pretty hard, like working on them, because it got fun, and I wanted to keep to the schedule about getting it out on Saturdays and whatnot. But I think if we ever go back to like the video format, we're doing season 2 a little bit different. But if we go back to the video, I think it's just going to have to be. I'm going to have to accept that sometimes I won't be able to get things done in a week, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't care. I know you don't care. But it's just, I think it's a personal thing mentally that like I had this idea that I had to get things done, and it's not that serious. So,
we're creating content for our family and some of our closest friends.
Yeah,
This
that's probably
is
my
fine.
only dislike. I mean, there was some segments that I think we definitely could have done better, but like everything was a first. You know, it's figuring it out.
There was a whole lot of new segments.
And there's
we
gonna
know
be
what
more.
works. We know what doesn't work. We're moving on.
Yeah, that's all I got. Garrett, if you want.
Yeah, I mean, kind of going back on what I said earlier, obviously, like, getting views and stuff was never, like, an intention. Not that we got astounding numbers or anything, not even close. But the thing is, I feel like I do like the direction that we're going right now with the audio only. I love making the videos. I love, the finished product on that. But I feel like if we do want people to be able to access it, being audio only is more fan friendly, a little more accessible. I know personally,
More
if I'm going to listen to a
options.
podcast, exactly, driving to school or work, 15
Yeah,
minutes
that's
here,
where-
15 minutes there. I don't have to leave my screen on the whole time.
Yeah,
That's where I listen to all my podcasts is in the car.
Yeah.
So-
So
Something to consider.
I think maybe just in hindsight, using the video for like more special, like we're doing right now, like when we all actually got together, maybe the first one. But I mean, I don't have any like regret. I think that we did good with all of them. I just think that if we want people to be able to access it, I think we're going in a better direction now with audio for sure.
We'll still
Definitely.
do video episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just how
Right.
it works. But
And that's how, like, I know, like, Pat McAfee podcast and Heartland, their audio will come out, and then, like, later on they'll put a video of it all on YouTube.
right.
Like,
yeah. Well, and there's not to interrupt or anything, but like
I'm here all day.
the other thing we have to realize is, I mean, we are 4 guys with equipment, but
Yeah.
not necessarily
No.
video or audio equipment.
Right.
So my mic
There's only
came
so
from
much
Amazon.
we can do. Yeah, we're not these big
Mine
shows.
from
We
China.
watch these big shows and we get inspiration from them, but it's a realization of we're not that.
Right. Right.
Like if we ever got there someday, that'd be awesome. But
definition of
for
a
now,
small company.
Yeah, I mean, we record in a basement, a living room, and 2 bedrooms. Like, it's not like we're doing anything professional by any means.
yeah, not making money off of it. It's just
Just
fun.
just boy time.
Yeah.
I would say the one thing that I would personally want to do better is because I manage the Facebook and Instagram accounts. I know you do more with the Twitter account, and I know Ben does most of the YouTube. I'm hard on myself because I want to do more posts, but I also don't want to seem annoying.
Yeah.
You know, I know that and that kind of draws the line of professionalism as well.
I think you did perfect.
Because like if you're looking at some of these like bigger, like more podcast based things, I think of Barstool just because they have that, that pool. They're very prominent, regardless of how you feel about them. They just post videos all the time. They have so much content.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to love that, but it's another thing. It's certain times people would just be like, stop.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, I don't want to annoy people, but I also don't want to fall behind where we're looking at like 2 weeks on not a post and people are like, where'd they go? That's when we start getting the questions and
Yeah.
and
Lose
so
people.
yeah, and just to be more engaging and different things. So I mean, if any fans or anybody has suggestions on what can we post that you guys would want to see? I mean, I realize we post our episodes and we can do a multitude of different things. I mean, it's just about managing that and trying to get it out to people, but we try to grow that following base at least a little bit. I mean, again, we know we're not after likes and hits, but just to be more proactive about that on my own end.
And it does make us feel good when we get likes and views.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Attention, like all humans, that's like part of our human nature is to get attention. But especially like when you're doing something like this, we put work into it, not complaining, but like
No.
it feels good to get the gratification like, hey, that's good. Good job,
I can't tell you how many messages we had going back and forth in our group chat after the first episode. Like, we got to 50. Oh, it's 100. Oh my God, we have 200. 300 people watch this. I mean, it was crazy because, I mean, I'm sure some of it was the same people. I probably watched it 5 or so times, but
Yeah. But and another thing you don't see publicly, you see that number on the back end. If I were to open that up and show you, it's pretty sad. Because
we get it.
We get the views, but what you don't see is watch time. And our watch time average, I think, is like 7 to 8 minutes. So it's like a lot of people opening it up like, oh, that's cool. Then, okay, that's too much. And that is, so on this question, that's another thing I think.
Maybe that's better with the audio because it's more accessible.
Yeah, audio is more accessible.
And just time limit.
Well, and so let's go. The next question I had was like looking ahead, what's to come, or where do we want to go?
Yeah.
I think our first season was kind of like an awkward mixture of 2 very different kinds of shows.
Mm-hmm.
So there's podcasts can be super long, super short, but they're audio only. And videos are usually, like with YouTube, if you ever wonder why they're always like, try to be 10 minutes, that's like when you make money.
Yeah.
And they can be long or short, but it's not usually both. Usually it's
Right.
like someone who's successful, that has a studio, that has a budget. That's when you see more of like the audio and visual podcasts. But for what we did, I think we did pretty well. So I think looking forward, we're gonna try to finish season 2, 8 episodes, maybe kind of like the first one, and it's gonna be that more audio only. And you have the YouTube video there that I've put together. If you want to watch it or you'd rather look at it on YouTube, that's fine. But we're gonna stick more on the audio side of things. And at the end of season 2, we're gonna do something very similar to this, where we get in and reflect on how that went and make a decision of what we want the future to be.
Yeah, and even with that episode, like if we do something like this for the end of season 2, even still putting out just the audio and then having the video too. Like,
Yeah.
Doing the audio like we normally do on whatever platform.
But, we want people's feedback, too. If you like it one way or the other, like what works best. I mean, and I realize Ben's the one editing this. He's the one that's, we're all kind of making this together, what's easiest. But let us know if there's something you guys like better. If there's something you want to see, it's something you want to do. I mean, we say it all the time, but...
Yeah, look how much different shit we did last.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, and if there's something you don't like, tell us.
Yeah.
You're not going to hurt our feelings.
Yeah, even if you think that it might sound harsh, you thinking it, we would still appreciate hearing that. So, I
Right.
mean, even if you're one of the however many people that are still, like,
Hanging in
hanging
there.
along, definitely just,
Message the Facebook page and be like, guys, that segment sucked.
Yeah.
Do something different. Like that's helpful. You're not going to hurt us. We're not going to be mad and call you out and block your profile. We don't care. We want to know what people want to hear.
We reserve the right to make a decision and act on what you say or not. But the feedback.
We don't
is
have to
helpful.
do what you say.
yeah, being the people that create, sometimes we, like, look at things with, like, a rose-colored lens. So we're like, oh, that wasn't too bad, when in reality it could have been god-awful.
No one's going to want to watch that.
Right, and we're going to still see it as, well, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we don't get that kind of...
Feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like
let
I
us
don't
know.
want to say negative feedback, but just like constructive criticism
Yeah.
is probably the best way to say that.
We're all adults.
For the most part.
Candace, my wife, told me when we first started, like 2 or 3 episodes in, she said, an hour is a long time, right? Like
Yeah.
that's like you're coming up on the length of a film, and people that watch films
That's
are
true.
invested in like Marvel. People are going to go watch a Marvel movie because they're Marvel fans. Just starting out, making hour-long episodes was a bold move.
Yeah.
But it's just like you said, we live and we learn.
Something to grow on.
One of her suggestions, and one of my friends from work even said, if we were to chunk it up and do if we record an hour's worth of content, it would be more work for me, but
Release
to
a 5-minute
release
clip here,
shorter
10-minute
episodes.
clip
here.
Like take the segments and make them individual episodes.
Yeah.
That's one thing
good
I would have
feedback.
said.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
that's one thing I would say moving forward is if we do a video, if we record for an
Yeah,
hour
that's
and
a
we
really
have
good
3
idea.
different segments.
I never thought of that.
And
Yeah.
the thing is
It's
that's...
more digestible and user friendly.
Sure. Well, and that's the thing, too, that we can say, if we recorded for an hour, I mean, I still want to talk to you guys as
Yeah.
much as we can, but then we have stuff that we can say, okay, well, here's a release, we can put this out then, or we can put this out here.
Yeah, because then like,
Just kind of chunk it up and put it out
instead
whenever
of
we
people
want.
feeling like they have to watch the whole thing through, like on like a Monday evening, they
Right.
could, like they could break it up as we have.
My parents specifically are like, "Oh, Saturday morning, that's when we watch you guys."
That's what my parents do too.
So, if that's what we do, if we have, even if we just recorded different segments at a time, and we're just like, okay, this is one, this is another,
Yeah.
and then we just say like, okay, we'll put this one out first, and this one. That's one thing that I would suggest maybe
Yeah.
potentially moving forward. But that's
like
just
that.
something to see how it works.
Yeah.
It could be something as simple as like, Minnick, you have something
Right.
that pops into your head at work today, and
Oh, I don't think too much at work.
well, just like this random thought, and you come home, you get in the group chat. Hey, you guys got 30 minutes. We get together because that's like the hot topic that's on your brain. 10 minutes, boom. It can be just a little clip.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and that's, we're a week behind on this, and I realize you're doing the editing too. So but we don't usually talk about current events, so it's not something that is.
It's not as natural for us. It
No.
feels more manufactured.
No, that would be if the four of us are sitting here talking politics.
There's something wrong.
Run the other way
Look.
because something is dangerously wrong, and we've been put in positions of power that we should not have.
And a lot of times it's hard when it comes to the topics we talk about are visual things.
Yeah.
So it's like finding ways to incorporate that in the video, which a lot of times is probably copyrighted, and I couldn't do anyway. I have so many ideas for segments that I would love to do, and I'm not going to give up on them. But one, have you guys ever seen a Wikipedia race?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So you
No.
start on one Wikipedia page, and then you give so let's say Justin Timberlake, and you have to get to.
New River Gorge Bridge.
And you just click on the links in the different pages, and the first person between the two people to get to the final topic wins. It's like a race.
Just
So,
clicking on the hyperlinks.
Just
within
clicking on the
inside there, try
hyperlinks
to-
in
yeah, so
the
it could be
different
like
pages
like trying to figure out what is relevant with him to potentially get you.
to get there the
yeah.
fastest.
Interesting.
It-
I would be terrible at
Great
that.
content. It would be a lot of fun.
I actually feel like you would be really good at
You'd
it.
be really good
Yeah.
at it. The resources, though, I just have no idea how to pull it off.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping it there. I have a whole running list on my phone of different things to do.
I'm trying to think right now how Justin Timberlake would relate to the New River Gorge Bridge. I'm trying to
See,
think.
I would try
what
to go to
be-
one of his movies. One of his movies would be placed in this state. This state would go to
50
a
states.
map. The 50
My-
states of America, West Virginia, landmarks.
See, my first thing was where he was born, because I think he
Yeah.
was born in Tennessee.
I was
So
thinking
that
about
would be
Jennifer
it.
Garner,
Yeah.
and I always think about Jennifer Garner.
All right.
Shout out
So
to them.
I think that's some pretty good discussion. It gives you an idea of an inside view of what
How
we go through,
our
and not
brains
just
work.
the content. Yeah.
You don't want to know fully how our brains work.
To wrap it up, things are going to change. It's never going to be the same. It's going to be even more different now that I'm going to be.
A little bit away.
So it's just that communication and technical needs.
Keep your weekends free, boys.
Yeah.
But we're still going to try to work it out
Yeah.
somehow.
Well, we're going to try it.
We're going to do whatever we can to make it work. If that's recording every 2 weeks, just finding that time, we're gonna fight through it.
I
We're
think
gonna do
also
what we need to do.
what I said earlier though about hey, you boys got 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think that might work too. Sometimes that fresh raw stuff is a little better than sitting down
Right.
drawing
Mapping
out a
it
script.
Yeah.
I mean, not a script because I don't think we've ever spoken from a script other than for ad reads.
Literally
but-
just bullet points.
Yeah.
and they're very loose. They're not.
Yeah. I try to keep it.
Well, and there are many times, and you guys probably experience this too, and I don't know if it would all line up, but I'm sitting home on a Wednesday night, and I might just be watching a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
And if we just find a day, even just a week, we're all free on Tuesday, let's do it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's going to work out. It's going to be fine.
I mean, hopefully I get a full-time job here shortly, so all my nights and weekends are gonna be
Yeah, well,
wide open.
I'm working on that too.
So, but we're growing. We're all in this 20 stage where things are just changing, and we're also trying to do this at the same time. So you're kind of along for the ride. Hopefully, if we do keep it going for a while, it'll be fun. Not just for anybody who's watching, but us to go back. And I've always thought about this when it comes to YouTube and YouTubers or just production artists in general. It's literally having a chronological order of certain times of your life. So it's going to get better, whether it becomes better quality-wise or not. It's going to change, and it's going to be good. No matter what, we're going to have fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool if we do it for a while, like watching how we get better and how we grow. And
I mean, you can already going back.
Yeah.
Look at the first episode.
Oh, the first episode. Ooh.
Yeah.
it's a doozy.
And then episode 6 or
Thanks for
7,
sticking with us.
whichever one we had to record like 3 times.
I was gonna say when we were talking about the suggestions, I was gonna say,
man, yeah.
I was gonna say, well, maybe we should hit record whenever we record from now on.
All right. Well, to go ahead and move on. And I think we're getting better about making the episodes shorter.
Yeah.
I think that's
With the audio
definitely-
only, that's much easier.
I think that's a long range goal we need to keep honing in on and getting better at.
Being aware of how long we're in, and
Yeah.
We've already gotten better.
So that it's not just discussion, which there's nothing wrong with that. Our new episodes are more just discussion. We know, like we said, some of our favorite parts were the segments. So we want to try to do at least 1, if not 2, while we have the time. We all, I think, pretty overwhelmingly answered the lip reading / guess that lyric thing with the music that we did at Casey's house.
And some of our fans too.
And then say a lot of the people that talk to us about the show love that. So
Sorry, I
that's
wasn't a part of that one.
it's definitely that's okay.
that was.
Hey, guess what? You're back.
That was one hell of an episode. That was.
Oh man.
It was a shit show, but it turned out alright.
I'm not even kidding. I know I said at the beginning of the episode, but if I'm watching it, I'll just sit there and scroll back to it's like 18 minutes in, and Devin laughing like a hyena. I just keep scrolling back over it every single time.
So with that, we're gonna go ahead and do that segment again. This time a little bit different. We're not gonna be doing song lyrics. I've looked up a list of 16 famous movie quotes.
I thought that was you, Big.
16 famous movie quotes from a whole range of things. So the way that the segment works, if those of you are watching and didn't see the first time we did this, someone's going to put on headphones, they're going to turn the music up very loud to the point that they can't hear us. And the person that they're working with is going to say a quote. And they have to try to piece together the words in 60 seconds to get a point. And probably won't keep points again, but just that's the goal. So to start, Garrett, go ahead and get yourself set up with a good song. We'll do an audio check, make sure he can't hear us.
Here we go.
Can you hear us? Nothing? Okay. So, I want to try to. I think I have a timer on my.
So,
watch.
will you watch the computer if it gets...
Yeah.
Okay. Garrett, do you love me? Will you always love me? Guess not.
I don't know.
All right. Joe, do you have a timer you can use?
Yeah.
Because my phone has the quotes.
How long are we going?
60 seconds.
No, I can say the word, right?
So so you can say it out loud because he can't hear you. So what we'll do is we'll have the person reading, the person guessing, and the timer.
A minute.
Yeah. So we'll just pass around, make sure we're sharing the responsibilities. So, Bogey, you ready?
Oh.
Ready? Okay, you know that. 60 seconds. Go.
Frankly,
Frankly,
my dear,
I don't give a damn.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
All right.
15 seconds.
That's the only time I've ever heard the word frankly used, so I knew right where
There's
you were
one
going.
movie that uses the word frankly, and it just
Okay,
happens
so
to be
I think
famous.
we can do points, and I think it'll be not like as groups, but the people guessing. I'll try to keep tally. So that's 1 point. Do you know what movie it's from? Okay, it's from Gone with the Wind.
I thought it was from Casablanca.
Unless I read it wrong, that's where I got it from.
We're also not movie experts.
Whoever's going next, would they just like to use this? It's a nice loud song.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's Mac, isn't it?
I could,
not
Yes,
real.
I can tell right away.
yeah, you can tell by the music. I'm not sure what movie it's from. I don't really
Can you
care.
turn it down a little bit? 'Cause I don't want to
No.
blast me.
Turn it up some.
Okay.
Bam.
I can't
Oh.
hear anything.
This is for. So somebody else has to do a timer. You do a timer this time because this is the quote.
Okay.
You have to do it. Though.
Hold on.
I have to do the quote.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
figure 16 would be a good one.
Do I say it out
Oh,
loud?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say it out loud
Which one is it?
16.
because I was saying it out loud.
Figured that would be
You good?
easy enough.
You good? Hold on. Are you good?
Yeah.
All right. Go.
Every man dies.
Everybody dies.
Great.
Not every man really lives. Every man dies.
Everybody? Is that what is the first one? Everybody? No.
Every man
Every man
dies.
dies.
Not every man really lives.
You're going too
Break it up.
fast.
Break it
Not
up.
every man really lives.
Not every man
Really lives.
will live.
Really lives.
Everybody dies. Every man dies. Not every man
really lives.
will live.
Really
Really
lives.
lives.
Yes.
Every man dies. Not every man really lives.
Yes.
Hey, 8 seconds to spare.
How much time?
8 seconds to spare.
All right. And do you know
Ballin'.
the movie?
Every man dies, but not every man really lives.
I wouldn't have got it.
I
And
wouldn't
I love
either.
that movie.
That was just one of the shorter quotes that I found on there, so.
I don't know.
It's from Braveheart.
Good movie.
2 movies I've not seen.
Whoa.
We could
I
sit-
don't even watch movies, and I've seen Braveheart
We could sit
probably
here.
10 times.
We could sit here all day and talk about movies I've not seen. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with Forrest Gump? You want to start with the Titanic?
Wait, what?
Oh my lord.
You've never seen Forrest Gump?
No.
Okay, so these
Oh
are
my
ones
God.
that
All right,
normally,
Minnick,
like-
you're gonna come to my house after, and we're gonna watch Forrest
Don't
Gump.
tell me what to do, son.
Yeah.
All right,
Jerry, be nice.
got the timer.
No, because I'm recording. Or I'm...
Hold on.
That's a good one. I've never seen that movie, though, either.
All right. Let me reset. All right. Are you reading?
Yeah.
All right. You ready? Go.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
make
make
him him
hippie
him an
and
offer
offer
he
in
he
he
can't
can't
refuse.
refuse. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Boy.
You know the
32
movie?
seconds.
Know the movie?
No.
It's The Godfather.
I've never seen that.
Never seen The Godfather either.
Lesson here: we suck at watching movies.
Here, I'll
I mean,
play
they're
it.
popular
I'll-
movies,
I'll
but
play
like
it.
Great
Ironically
movie.
enough, the album we're listening to is called
Watching
Movies with the Sound Off. So,
That's awesome.
that kind of fits.
All right.
So we've had so far, us three have guessed,
I'm
and now
going-
Minnick's guessing. So I think we do 3 rounds.
So, fun fact for anybody who watched the first one of this installment, I didn't get a single word right. Scott.
You can
Stop.
You can say it. Just don't.
Snot.
You can say it
Johnny.
out loud, Bert. You can say
Johnny.
it out
Bert,
loud.
he
Son.
can't hear Little Johnny.
Son. Little John. Son.
Thud.
Son.
Chug.
Son.
Chug.
Sun kissed.
I'm going to be a grandfather.
Yes. Correct.
Fully expect that that's what's going to happen again.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got me as your partner. Dad.
All right, son. Hold on.
Oh, God. I wonder if you've seen this movie.
Ready?
Wait, it went away. Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Toto.
This is gonna be hard.
I guarantee he's never seen it.
Focus on the
Toto.
sounds.
Soho.
Toto. Toto.
Don't go.
Toto.
Slow-mo.
Toto.
Oh, no.
Really emphasize the T.
Toto. Toe. Toe. Can we point? Toe. Toe.
I don't think that's a word. That's a toe.
Toto.
Togo.
Toe. Toe. Toe.
Toe.
Toto.
Toe to. Toe touch.
Oh my god.
14 seconds.
It's not even there anymore. Toe.
Toe to.
Toe.
Two toe. Tell me two-tone.
Jesus God. Toe.
1.
Toto. Toto.
Basically, Toto. I think it's
Toto, we're
I've
not
got
in
a
Kansas
feeling
anymore.
we're not in Kansas anymore.
Toto, I got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you'd
So that
seen
was
it,
from
so
the
I didn't
Wizard of
want
Oz.
to go on with the rest of it.
that one was. I
I've
think that's
seen that
the
one.
longest one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words. So
Good. So we still
shouldn't
haven't got a
be
word.
more
Got a
than
good
10
got a good streak going here.
all right, he better this one. Oh, there's a beep.
So also, I just have to admit that like, this isn't an act. Like, I genuinely do not know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, it's so frustrating. I am sure it's frustrating to watch because you're like, say it like you're so close, but you seriously can't. Lip reading is a lot harder than you think,
I'm terrible at it.
especially when you have the lyric playing in your head. So you got the
Listening
timer
to
ready?
Donald Trump.
Throw it
Ready?
back to 2011.
Go.
May.
Bacon.
Yes.
May. May.
Meg.
May.
May.
The
The
force
be with you.
Say it all together.
Star Wars.
Say the whole quote.
Oh my
May the
god.
force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. You gotta take them off.
He goes, now say the whole thing. Star Wars.
I was just saying, like, once you have it, you gotta say the whole line.
Say the whole thing. Star Wars.
So, and Garrett had the movie right, obviously. So you have 3 points now, right? I have 1.
Yeah.
You have 3. You have 1, right?
Yeah, I got it right.
I'm certainly
tried.
Man, he's sitting on a goose egg
He's a goose.
because he's a goose.
But Garrett has gotten both of my lip readings, though.
I thought you said
So-
bacon first, and then I thought you said
Fine.
Meg, and I was like,
Huh?
is there
Fine,
a Family
lyric.
Guy movie we don't know about?
Oh. No.
Apparently, it's coming.
I mean, if you can think of one, just
Get him a quote from like
forgot.
some German movie or something.
I don't know any of these movies. Garrett, do you have any that you can think of?
Yeah. Okay, I got one.
you got one.
Yeah.
Are you doing the timer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
I don't know if he
set.
has ever seen this movie, but
Go.
ice cream.
Ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Great movie.
7 seconds.
That would be The Ringer. I love that movie.
I would have gotten that one.
Oh, you've seen movies.
Yeah, I've never seen Forrest Gump, but I've seen The Ringer.
Got a timer ready? So now
That
we're
was way
tied
too
at
easy.
3. Well, that's what, Star Wars. I
But
was
yeah,
like,
that was.
I was like, it's
Say it
so
all together.
iconic.
Star Wars.
though.
Go.
I
I
love
love
the
the
smell
smell. I love the smell of
of napalm.
You don't know that word.
Nay
It's too big.
May.
palm.
Palm. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
There you go. We're killing this now. You know what
Glad
it's
you
from?
guys are.
I know I've seen it, but
Just
I
give me
can't
the head
think of what it
credits.
is.
I'll just play one. I'll just play one of my
No,
songs.
he's too good for Mac.
I'll listen to Mac.
With
No, I
disrespect.
don't.
All right, that's from Apocalypse Now. None of us have seen this either. Hey,
I've seen it, but
he's
the bottle was there.
I'll listen to Mac. I'll listen to Little Frick Park Market.
Hey,
Leave me alone.
This one's super easy, but
here. Give you the timer. Oh man!
if you don't get
don't
this,
get this,
all right, ready, go.
you
You
can't
can't.
handle.
Angela.
You can't handle.
Enter.
Handle.
Break it up.
It's a two-syllable word. Handle.
Ain't.
You can't
You can't.
handle
Half a gallon of liquor.
Liquor.
I barely knew her.
You can't
You can't.
handle. All right, skip that.
Handle.
Handle.
Yes,
You can't handle the truth.
yes. Holy shit!
He wouldn't have got if we didn't do.
It's from
Holy shit! He's seen this movie?
actually no, but I know the quote. It's Goodfellas, isn't it?
No, it's close.
A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men.
I'll give you credit for that.
I knew it was the lawyer movie. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Damn good movie. I just watched it the other day.
All right, so this is the last one of the second round, or no, this is the third round.
This is it.
We're going through it pretty quick. We'll do this round if we have time. We'll do another one. Good job, Mick! Yay! All right, you ready? There, bug.
I like how you guys can't just do lyrics with me. You have to do charades.
Well,
Because I'm not good enough.
because it's a hard one.
You're like, break it up. I'm like, it's a 2-syllable word.
Handle. Because there's a lot of lip movement there. Handle.
Well, that's why I was
doesn't
confused,
look
because
like
it just doesn't look like a 2-syllable word when you say it.
All right, ready?
Oh, no, I'm not ready.
All
All right.
Go.
I'll
Say I will.
Thanks, Dad.
I
will
will
have
out
Do I will have.
I will
have
what
wet
close what
white
what I will have what
she's having.
Ding, ding, ding.
I will
Say it all
have what
together.
she's
Star Wars. Yes, do you know the movie? I wouldn't have either.
When Harry Met Sally. Like I said, I just picked the ones that were easy to do for this game. So
I got one for Ben if you don't.
I got one.
Okay.
What do you got? Well, let's put his headphones on first.
Just tell him.
All right.
it's kind of the game.
So I have
I can say.
I have do you like apples? Well, I got her number. How do you like them apples?
What the hell's that from?
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, another one I've not seen.
I had Life is Like a Box of Chocolates.
Go with that one.
It starts with My Mama Said, but I would just skip My Mama Said.
I guess I'm doing timer.
Yeah.
All right. Ready,
We're jamming it back
set,
today.
go.
Life.
Never.
They rhyme. I get it.
I love.
Life
is
like
like
a box.
life is like a box of chocolates.
Yes.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Damn.
And
It's
that's
like
from
17 seconds.
I have that on this list.
That was an easy one, but what movie
Ben
is it?
had hose and played sports.
Friday Night Lights.
Minnick wouldn't.
Yeah, lost the
Forrest
point.
Gump.
We're still tied.
Forrest Gump.
No. I had you a quote too. I think you would have gotten
Was it?
Well, we're doing 3 rounds, right?
Yes.
This is the last round.
Well,
this is the last round.
Well, we'll keep going.
And I've already heard the quote, so. So has Casey.
I need the headphones.
Somebody got the timer.
Dude, those wind chimes are creating such a mood right now.
That's a mood.
Sexual mood.
Yikes. Oops.
Oh,
That's a word.
All right. 3, 2, 1, there.
I'm highly difficult.
you're
You're
gonna
gonna
need
need
a bigger
bigger
boat.
poster.
Boat.
Post.
Boat.
Malone.
Boat.
Boat. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I just watched that movie yesterday, actually.
But
What's it
one
from?
time. You're gonna need a bigger boat. I don't know.
Think.
It's like the only.
Think for like 5 seconds.
It's not Titanic.
I can't
It's
think
the only other movie about a boat in the world.
It's not really about a boat, But
It's not about the boat, but
There's a boat involved.
Yeah.
and you're gonna need a bigger
Just
one.
confused me even more.
Jaws.
I actually watched that movie yesterday. Oddly enough. Look, you can have your phone back.
I need my phone. Oh no, I need this.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're.
Isn't it?
Damn it! I'm so close.
Or wait,
This is mine.
yeah.
That's mine.
Who's this? Where's your?
Isn't it they?
That's from. You're thinking of the bench.
Nope, no parties on Fifth Ave.
That's
this
the actual
postseason.
quote.
Oh.
Ready? Go.
If.
Gorilla!
If.
Different?
What? That's a threesome.
Your mouth was moving a little bit more.
If.
Never?
Dude, your mustache throws it off.
Yeah.
Watch.
It does.
Infer?
If.
One syllable.
If.
Eva?
Okay.
If.
If you
If you
build. If you build.
He should.
Build.
build it, they will come. Field of Dreams.
There we go.
But man, 2 points right off the bat. 20 seconds to spare. Good job, man. I never got one of these before.
2 out
See,
of 3
I told
dead.
you. Life was like a box of chocolates.
The other one I had for you was you like apples. Well, how about I got her number? How about them? Or how you like them apples? I suck. I can't even.
What movie's that from?
Toy Story.
Remind me of that. You seen the video of that kid?
when
If you win the.
If you ever had a dream that you could
Like when you.
like that you could be so good.
I mean, let's
You
act
could
like we don't
do
relate to that
whatever you
kid.
wanted.
Though.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Alright.
I'm teaching health every day, and I'm like,
See, if you give me
tobacco.
The
If you give me a sports movie quote, I'm good.
All right, so
Those
we're at
regular movies that
we're
get
at
me.
57 minutes. I'm feeling. Let's do another one. Let's do another.
I just wasted one.
Let's do
I mean,
one
I
more
barely
round.
said it, so.
One more round.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think. Dad should be back with my nephew here soon, and he will not be quiet. So.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Keep.
Deep.
Close.
Close. Keep.
Get
Bad.
him with that phlegm on the cut. Eat.
Keep.
Steep.
Keep.
Listening to Ari now.
Keep.
Sheep.
Do both do both words.
Is it an eep?
It went away. Yes.
Creep.
Keep.
Creep.
Keep.
Eep.
Keep.
Do both words.
Keep your.
Deport.
Keep.
Deport.
No. Keep your.
Or.
Depot.
10 seconds.
Looking at the timer.
10 seconds.
Keep your. Keep.
Sleep. More.
Keep.
3 seconds.
Get the camera.
Keep.
2,
All right,
1,
that's
and.
8.
What's your password?
I'll do it. I don't want you getting in my
Say it on
computer.
camera.
All right. Hi, boy. Hi, boy.
You win some, you lose some.
Yep.
Can we bring him in for the final?
I'll bring him
We'll
in.
just
There you can see him.
sit him on the.
Turn around, Chico.
Look. Not at
a good
me. I'm not that interesting. Oh, yeah.
The one that's the picture?
We're almost done.
This one?
We're almost. We'll give you a little love then. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Minute, you got a timer.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on.
Get off.
Busy petting the dog.
Anybody got the timer?
He's getting it.
Yes, go.
Alright. It's.
Ice.
It's.
His.
It's.
Dude, it is.
Break it up.
It is.
I like.
It.
Go.
It. It.
It's.
It's not.
It's not.
Oh my god.
Who.
Who?
I
It's not who I am.
underneath.
It's not who I am underneath.
But
But
I like that.
what
what
I do
I do.
That defines me.
10 seconds.
That
Defines
defines
me.
It's not who I'm underneath, it's what I do that defines me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll count it. What movie is it?
I'll count it. We'll count it. Minute, just 1 second.
Who I'm
Of it.
underneath, it's...
You can tell me who said it. It doesn't
Probably The
matter.
Lion King.
The new one.
It's the new one.
Ron
we've seen.
Swanson.
Close enough.
Same difference.
Ready?
And go.
There
There
is
is
no crying,
greater
crying,
trying
cry, crying in
in
baseball.
baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
What's the movie?
Oh, damn it. Is that the one with Forrest Gump?
Oh, wait.
No, the
know
one
what
with
Forrest Gump
Tom Cruise!
Is that the one with Tom Hanks?
I don't know.
That's
Yes.
the one with Tom Petty.
Yes.
It's the
Oh
Forrest
my
Gump
god, I
with
know
Tom
the
Petty.
movie.
Forrest Gump
About
and Tom
baseball.
Petty. I love that movie. It's a Netflix.
Yeah, Forrest
original.
Gump and Tom Petty. They're both captains of baseball teams.
Screw you.
It's a
They,
Netflix
they go to
original.
prison, break out.
Damn it. I know what the movie is, but I don't know what the name of it is.
League of Their Own.
Yeah. It's the one with the girls playing baseball.
Yes.
Damn it.
Alright, you have a couple left here.
Very
You
good.
You can pick from them if you want.
Or just do a
There's
random one.
This one. This one.
Yeah, that would be an easy one for him.
This one.
Honestly, that's what I'm worried about. I'm
This
worried
one?
about it being easy for me.
Or this one.
But this grill is not a home. This is not the stove I
Either
know.
that one or the
Give him
first
that
one.
one.
Showed me. What do you think? That one.
I think this one.
Yeah. Somebody
Alright,
got a timer.
last round. Anybody got, who has Dill's
Where's
phone?
my phone? Yeah. I shouldn't have a code.
So you shouldn't have a kid.
Ready, go!
I
Feel
feel
like
the
the need
need
for.
for.
Oh wait. I feel the need.
I feel the need.
The
The
need
need
for
for
speed.
speed.
Yes.
I feel the need. I feel the need for speed.
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah. What's the movie?
Days of Thunder. That's a NASCAR movie. Need for Speed. Or, what the hell is it called?
Need for speed.
That's a video game. Fast and the Furious. Or, no, and it's the other NASCAR movie.
No. It's not a car movie.
Bottom sword.
Shawshank Redemption.
Top Gun.
Tom Cruise!
Not bottom sword, but Top Gun.
I watched that movie at work.
Once again, fantastic segment. We love that one so much, and that is like the most genuine look at us. Like I feel like that's where like we forget the cameras. I forgot the camera is there, and it's,
Whoa, there's a
we're-
camera there?
We're just hanging out. We're
Wow.
definitely over an hour, but that's okay.
Chico.
It's the finale. Sort of one last big thank you. I know we're still making episodes anyway, but for the people that watched the episodes of season 1, we appreciate it so much. We appreciate the interactions we've had. People who have said hello. Oh, Chico's gonna make a live appearance. Come here. I'm coming. I'm so scared. The Easter Bunny all over again.
Touching me.
Say hi, Chicky.
Uncle
He's looking
Jerry.
right at it.
Yeah, boy.
Say hi to the people.
He did not look like that.
Is that your foot? Is that your foot?
Yep. All right, Chico, you want to close us out, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come to Dad. Once again, thank you everyone for watching our show. Thank you for following us, supporting us, investing in us. We hope you really did enjoy everything that we made to this point and everything we're going to continue to make. As we said before, it's a great time for us. Not even just a production. It's just a good, genuine time together. And just thank you. Yeah. So, you guys have anything else you want to close with?
Same.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you very much. And we will see you next time back in season 2 on the 3rd episode of the Ramble on the Mountain podcast. We love you. Adios.
Guess I'll keep on rambling.